it's me again. I'm here today to finally give you the tutorial on how I achieved this makeup look. I did a separate video for the foundation just because I didn't want the video to be too long, but I really hope you guys enjoy it. So at first I'm going to start off applying my eyeshadow primer. And I'm going to apply that under my eyes and all the way up until my brow. The colors that I'm going to be using today for this look is going to be the e.l.f. Back to School eyeshadow palette. I'm going to try to show you guys. At first I'm going to apply this color here, which is like I would say probably darkish, dark champagne color, a little bit beige champagne-ish, and I'm just going to be applying this all over my eyelid. And I'm doing this because to me personally it is easier later on to blend out the shadows, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of base and just apply that all over your lid. Then I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush, which looks like this. It's like a little bit more slim on from the sides, but like this it has like a little bit of width to it, I guess. And I'm going to be packing my brush with this color here, which is like a chocolate-ish type of brown, like very dark. I really hope you guys can see it. And just go ahead and pack your brush with eyeshadow. Don't be scared to use the color. We're going to need it. And just dip it into your eyelid. Don't worry too much about the shape because we will be going over there with a blending brush. And just pack that color in. Don't be scared of the color. Then I'm going to go in with my eye blender by Suiva. What you're going to do is you're going to go in with like windshield motions. If there is one edge that is a little bit way too harsh, what you can do is you can go in like circle motions, I guess, to get those harsh edges, get rid of those harsh edges. Other than that, just like keep going back and forth to like make it like blend in nicely. I actually got this brush by Suiva because I did see a lot of makeup ladies using a blending brush for the eye, and I was always thinking, what is the big fuss about this? But guys, seriously, this is the only brush that I kind of invested, I guess, a little bit of money in, if you want to look at it like that. It was like around $10. I mean, for one brush, like, you know, for people that normal people, that's like a lot of money for that small little brush. But to be honest with you, I would never give it up, and I would actually even invest in one that is like maybe a little bit better, a little bit more expensive. Don't get me wrong, this one is very good for the price, definitely, but I'm just saying I'm sure there are some that are like a little bit better. But I'm of course going to link all the products that I'm going to be using down below and the links, so you can just directly pop over and buy them. Just make sure you really don't have any harsh edges, because that's the worst thing. We don't want to look like someone punched us in the eye or something. Also, dip the tip of the eyeshadow brush into the dark brown again and apply it on the lower lash line. Don't worry about if it's a little bit messy under here on the lower lash line, because we will definitely be going back in with a makeup wipe, and then you can just even it out and make it like look perfect. Then I will be going in with my e.l.f. Professional Smudge Eye Sponge, yeah, which looks like this. It's like a little sponge up here, and we're gonna go into the first color we used, which was this dark beige champagne type of color, And we are going to just dip the sponge in it to where one little corner is like, it's like full of color. And we will be applying this right under the eyebrow. That is going to make the eyes pop a little bit more. And also we're going to apply this on the inner corner of the eyes. Then we are going to go back into our eye blender and we're going to like try to make the difference between the shadows a little bit less, which means we will be blending. And you guys can always remember, when it comes to smoky eyes, the most important part is to blend, because you really don't want it to look crazy or something, and the better it's blended, the more, I guess, professional it's gonna look. So just don't be scared. Even if you rather take a little bit too much away than not enough. Then go back into your eyeshadow brush, and I am actually going to use the, I really hope you guys can see it. I cannot tell, unfortunately. And I'm going to go back into this color here, which is like, I find the darkest black that they have, but I really want to have a matte black for this look. And I'm gonna only dip in the tip of the brush and just apply that right over my lash line. Don't be scared to pack on color on there, because this is going to be the only liner you're going to use. We're not going to use any eyeliner, so just go ahead and pack some color on there. It is a smoky look after all, so and again, don't be scared to be messy, because there will be coming some highlighting color over this to give this look a little bit of lightness. Then I'm going to use my eyelash curler, and I'm going to curl my lash before I actually apply some falsies. I am going to use the Sumptuous Bold Volume Lift Mascara by Estee Lauder, and just apply the mascara on the bottom lashes. I always go in back forth motions. For the lashes, I will be using the Red Cherry eyelashes in number 43. As you guys can see, I already did one eye, just simply because of time reasons, because I didn't want this video to be like 25 minutes or whatever. If you decide to get these lashes, they are very nice and very easy to apply, I find, but they come without glue, which means you have to get the glue separately. I personally have the dual eyelash adhesive, however you call it, and this works like very good for me. So we have the lash here, we're gonna apply. I have too many things in my hands, obviously. I'm gonna apply a little bit. Okay, so some people let it dry first a little bit before they apply it. So if they put it on, it sticks right away. I'm not gonna wait, because most of the time I have to like readjust them or whatever. So I don't really like just going straight to it. I really hope you guys can see this. I'll try to do it from the side. I found out if I look down, whoa, that helps me best. And if the glue is still wet, then that gives you a little bit of time, oh no, to adjust the lashes too. With my scissors, tweezers. And try to go as close to your own lashes as possible. Don't worry about the glue, because the glue will dry translucent, also transparent. You're not going to be able to see it later anymore. We are almost done. I'm going to use another eyeshadow brush by e.l.f. again, and I'm going to apply this color just in the middle of the eye lid to give it a little bit more highlight. And I'm going to just try to blend that out a little bit, make it not be so rough on the look. Yeah. Of course, we're going to have to apply a little bit of black liner on the lower inner lash line. And that was basically it for the eyes. For my lips, I'm going to be using a lip liner in the color in the Nude. For my lipstick, I'm going to be using the NYX Black Label in the color Nude. I personally have like a pearl, very light pinkish gloss, but actually every gloss works because the color is already so light. If you apply even a clear gloss over it, it's still going to look nudish, and that's exactly the look that we're going for. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for some more makeup looks and interesting videos coming up. Bye beauties!